Hello guys and welcome back to Braysh Gaming. Today we're taking a look at the newly released S6K and S6H cards and we're working out which ones are the most valuable. So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are indeed doing another top 10. The top 10 most valuable cards from S6K, which is the Jet Black Poltergeist, and S6H, which is the Silver Lance. Both released in Japan today, which means we have some prices around. These prices have all been accumulated by myself. I've done this work for you guys so you can see which ones are going to be the most valuable. Yeah, the prices are kind of taken from various Japanese auction sites, looking at card shops in Japan, looking at other websites, and just basically giving the kind of average price. So I think this is a really good indication for release day of what sort of prices we're looking at. Again, don't forget guys, these are going to be in chilling rain. So these could be the chase cards in chilling rain, just like they are in S6K and S6H. There are two sets, as I'm sure you're aware, which means double the super rares. So we can actually tell from this list which set is going to be the most valuable. And there is a clear winner. I have to say there is a clear winner. So we're going to get into the top 10 shortly. One thing I want to say though before we start this top 10, okay? Two cards I've discounted, and they are Water Energy, Psychic Energy. Why? Because the energy cards are they always hold value, and I don't want them to take up a slot on this top 10. They're 10,000 yen each, okay? Which equates to roughly £67, $93. Okay, so I'll give you that information first. I didn't want them taking up spots in the top 10. Otherwise, you know, it's going to be a top 8 plus the energy cards, isn't it? So we've discounted those. So yeah, we're ready to get in the video. Let's look at the top 10. Let's see if your favorite cards are on there. Let's hope they're not on there, you know? Otherwise, you know, you're going to be paying a lot for these cards. So we're going to start off with number 10. So guys, this is going to be number 10. We've got the top 10 of what is 50 new super rares revealed. There's 25 in each set, okay? So these are the top 10. We're going to start. We've got the Tornadus V special art card, okay? I'm also going to give you a quick rundown of what these cards do, and I'm going to give you the prices as well, obviously. So Tornadus V comes in at number 10, the 10 most expensive. It's an S6H card, which is Silver Lance, and it comes in at 3,500 yen, which is £24 and $33. As we mentioned before, it's a really nice card, really beautiful card. I think we see all the special arts on this list as well, so you get a chance to see all the scans of the special arts, which is fantastic because they look much better than the Japanese auction site pictures that we had 2 days ago, which is great. So this Tornadus V, it has blow through, which does 20 plus damage. The plus is if there's a stadium card in play, it will do that extra 20 damage. Okay, and then it has Blast Hammer for 4 colorless energies, and it's discarding energy from the Pokemon. So it's quite a powerful attack. Only discard 1 energy. Hey, it's pretty cool, but the artwork is fantastic, and that comes in at number 10. At number 9, guys, we have another special art card. Of course we do. This is the Blissy V special art. It's a really lovely card. We've said this before. The Blissy V is just a very exceptional, sort of calm and peaceful looking card, as a Blissy card should be, right? It's a, you know, it's a healing Pokemon. It's in the Pokemon Center and stuff like that. It has an ability called Natural Cure. Whenever you attach an energy card from your hand to this Pokemon, it recovers from all special conditions. So there you are, curing, Blissy, calm, relax, just calm down. Just be more Blissy, I think. And then it has Happy Bomber, which is less calm and relaxed, for 1 colorless energy, and this attack does 30 more damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. If you did any damage with this attack, you may attach up to 3 energy cards from your discard pile to this Pokemon. So that's pretty interesting because it's a colorless plus 10. So after 1 attack, you know, you can add 3 energy cards to the Blissey and do another 90 next turn, and then you can just keep adding to it. It's actually looks quite powerful. And 250 HP as well. It's not to be sniffed at as a V card. So yeah, pretty good Blissey. Again, the price for Blissey is the same as the Tornadus V. So it is actually 3,500 yen. It is £24 and $33. This is not from S6H, however. This is S6K, which is Jet Black Poltergeist. And yes, so we have one of each so far. At number 8, we have our first full art supporter, which is Pioneer. She is obviously the daughter of Peony, which is from the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra expansions. I think specifically the Crown Tundra. But yeah, as you guys know, we have there are a lot of full art trainers which hold a bit of value. And actually, you do often find that these full art trainers, this is the super rare version, do actually hold a lot more value than the hyper rares, because people love the colors in the super rares. They don't like the rainbow effect of the hyper rares. Although the rainbow effect is nice, if you're comparing it to a super rare, it's not the same for me personally. So this one here, we have Pioneer. Put up to 3 of your prize cards into your hand, then choose that many cards from your hand and put them face down as your prize cards. So you can actually swap your prize cards with your hand. You're not losing any prize cards, you're not gaining any prize cards, you're just looking at 3 of them and then swapping them with your hand. That's really handy. Handy, get it? It's really handy if you know, some people are just dead from the start if all their cards that they need are in their prize cards. This is a really good way to kind of get out of that. I don't know if you would need too many of these in your deck, maybe 1, but it's an interesting card. It's not an effect I've seen before. It might be it might not be the first time this effect's been around, but for me, I think it has. But Pioneer comes in from S6K, by the way, Jet Black Poltergeist. It is 4,000 yen, so slightly more expensive, which is £27 and $37. So that is Pioneer Super Rare at number 8. At number 7, I am so pleased to say this is the only gold round ball on this list. There is no expensive electrode in this set, okay? Which I suppose if you think about it, might make it worse if I pull it because it's not valuable, nor very enjoyable for me. However, we have a Fog Crystal, the ultra rare version, the item, sitting in at number 7. This is an S6K card again, which is Jet Black Poltergeist. And it sits at 5,000 yen, which is £33 and $47. Not too bad, not too bad. As you've noticed, you know, a lot of these cards, we've already started from you know, sort of 3,500 yen up, and we're already on to 5,000 yen on number 7 here. You get some sets where 5,000 yen is the top tier card. I think a lot of the special arts at the minute are really adding to the fact that these are sort of sought after cards, and the price has gone up slightly because special arts are just fantastic, aren't they? But this Fog Crystal, it's a search your deck for a basic psychic Pokemon or psychic energy, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. It's not bad as an item card, is it? Add a basic psychic Pokemon or psychic energy to your hand. So very interesting card, and yeah, that's number 7 on the list. At number 6, we have another special art card. Of course we do. We're getting towards the top end of the spectrum here, and we have Galerian Rapidash V. And again, like, the colors on this card are just fantastic. This is such a nice card. I really wouldn't mind pulling this one at all. This one is actually an S6H Silver Lance card, so breaking the trend a bit there. A lot of the last ones were S6K. But yes, we have the Galerian Rapidash from S6H, which is, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Really don't mind pulling any special art if I'm honest with you. I know this will be a lot of people's favorite card. It has Libra Horn, which is got for 2 colorless energies. You can put damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon until its remaining HP is 100. So that is really interesting. If you've got if your opponent's got a 300, 400 HP Pokemon on the bench, I believe you can just run that straight down to 100. That's really sort of powerful. So not only is this quite a good looking card, it also has a really good effect. So I think that's probably why it kind of adds to the value. It's not all about how they look. It's also how good they are, obviously, in the metagame. It also has Psychic for 2 Psychic energies, which does 60 plus. And it does 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. Nice. I like that a lot. So this card, Galerian Rapidash, is coming in at 5,000 yen. Again, like Fog Crystal did, which is £33 and $47. At number 5, we are back on that super rare full art supporter hype, and it's Melanie. A lot of people like Melanie. I think she appeared in Pokemon Shield only. Is it Sir Chester Stadium's gym leader? It's a nice card. The super rares, as I said, always do better than the hyper rares. This card, it says attach a water energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon V. And if you do that, which is good enough anyway, you can draw 3 cards. It's not bad, Melanie. Not bad, is it? So Melanie super rare. It comes in at 5,000 yen, £33 and $47. So that's the third card on the list that comes in at about 5,000 yen. Did I mention this is an S6H card? It's Silver Lance. And yeah, that's number 5. Yeah. Okay, guys, at number 4, we have a joint. Number 4. I know what you're thinking. Braysh, you just had 3 cards which were 5,000 yen in a row. Why didn't you just do a joint one for that? Well, because they were different cards. And although these are different cards, they're kind of the same card because they're both Galerian V Special Arts. So it's strange. Both the V cards and the V Max cards of the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider Galerian are the same price. There's nothing, neither one stands out. So I've put them together at number 4 on the list. We have the Shadow Rider and Ice Rider Galerian V special art cards. So 2 cards, one obviously from S6K and one obviously from S6H. These cards are beautiful, I think. Special arts. There's not been a bad special art yet, apart from that Sanaconda promo. Apart from that, so let's look at the Shadow Rider. Shadow Rider for 1 psychic energy does Shadow Mist. Does 10 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, they can't play any special energy cards or stadium cards from their hand, so it limits your opponent slightly. And for 3 colorless energies, it will do Astral Barrage. Choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and put 5 damage counters on each of them. So it does sort of 50 damage to 2 Pokemon anywhere on your opponent's side of the field. So that's interesting for the Shadow Rider. For the Ice Rider, it does, for 1 water energy, does Pierce, which is 40 damage. And for 2 water energy and a colorless energy, it does Glacial Lance, which is 200. And discard 2 energy from this Pokemon when you do that. So I don't know if that's going to be too powerful. If you're discarding 2 energy, one has to be a water. One was probably going to be a colorless or a water. It's not really something you can make up in a turn. So yeah, so I think possibly the Shadow Rider would be more powerful in that respect, but I don't think either really stand out. Oh, the price. We want the price for these. The price for this one is 6,000 yen. So we're going up, obviously. And it's £40 and $56. So that is the price for number 4. 2 Galerian, 2 for the price of 1. And yeah, I think a lot of people will be after those cards. At number 3, we have my favorite. My favorite is Zera Aura V, the alternate art card, the special art card rather. It's a fantastic card. Oh, it's so beautiful looking at it. Just looking at the Dino Tree Hill, and yeah, there's some other Pokemon there. It's fantastic. The Zera Aura comes from S6K, which is a Jet Black Poltergeist. Okay, and this card has Cross Fists, which do 100 damage. It does for 2 colorless energy and a lightning energy. If any of your Rapid Strike Pokemon used any attacks during your last turn, except for this Pokemon, this attack does 160 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So if you switch in Zera Aura after having a Rapid Strike attack and hitting them with this, not only will you do 100 damage to your opponent's Pokemon, you can also do 160 to a benched Pokemon. So it's actually a really powerful card as well. Really interesting. Fantastic artwork on this one. The price you ask is 7,000 yen. And it is £47 and $65. Huh. So guys, this is where it really started to make sense which side of the set is the more valuable set. As I've just mentioned, we've had Zera Aura, the 3rd most expensive card in the set, from S6K, Jet Black Poltergeist. The 2nd most expensive card in this set is also from Jet Black Poltergeist. It's Caitlyn, super rare. I had a feeling Caitlyn would be a chase card in this set. I think a lot of people like their waifus, don't they? Especially in Japan. It's not really one for me personally, but yeah, this card is I don't really know what to say about it. It's an interesting card. So it says put any amount of cards from your hand on the bottom of your deck in any order. Then draw a card for each card you put on the bottom of your deck. So you can swap as many cards as you like in your hand for cards on top of your deck, but you have to put them at the bottom of your deck. Though I'm sure you'll be shuffling your deck very soon, because this is the Pokemon TCG after all. You shuffle your hands about 6 times a turn, right? So Caitlyn comes in at 10,000 yen, which is 67 pounds and $93. Now, I didn't want to include the hyper rare version of Caitlyn on this because I felt like we don't want 2 Caitlyns on the list. The same way I wanted to take the energies off. But it would have made it onto the list, the hyper rare version. It's actually 4,000 yen, the hyper rare version, which, as we mentioned previously, is about 27 pounds and about $37 for the hyper rare version. So that is number 2, Caitlyn. So we are at the most valuable card from this set. And if you've kind of been watching closely, yes. I've done it again. This is 2 cards, okay? This is 2 cards. Guess what they are? It's Galerian VMAX, Ice Rider and Shadow Rider, the special arts from S6K and S6H. So before we get into what the cards do and how much they are, it's just worth pointing out here that, you know, another S6K card along with an S6H one, but you get my drift at the top of the pile. There. So a lot to be found in both sets, but seemingly more in S6K in terms of value. So let's look at the Shadow Rider Galerian VMAX. It has the ability Underworld Gate. So once during your turn, you may attach a Psychic Energy card from your hand to one of your benched Pokemon. Psychic benched Pokemon. If you do, draw 2 cards. Okay, interesting. Attach a Psychic Energy card from your hand to a benched Pokemon and draw 2 cards. So you can add an extra energy and draw cards. Fantastic. So for 3 colorless energy, it does Max Spirit, which is 10 plus. The plus means that it does 30 more damage for each Psychic Energy attached to all of your Pokemon. Oh, okay, interesting. So you're going for quite a strong Psychic themed deck there. Very interesting. So after you use the ability, which adds a Psychic Energy from your hand to your Pokemon, you're actually powering up Max Spirit. Huh. Interesting. I like that a lot. And looking at the Ice Rider VMAX special art, it has Emperor Ride, which is 10 plus. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's benched Pokemon. I like that. And then for Max Lance, which is 2 water energies, again it's 10 plus. You may discard up to 2 energy from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 120 more damage for each card you discard in this way. Oh, wow. So 120 for each card, so it can do 240. Plus the 10, it can do 250 damage. It's a massive amount of damage on that Ice Rider Galerian. So, Braysh, shut up. What's the prices on these things? Okay, so Caitlyn came in at about 10,000. There's a huge jump to these top 2 cards. They're the same price, obviously. They're the same number on the list. Instead of being 10,000 like Caitlyn, you probably think, oh, what are they, 12,000? They 15,000? These cards are 25,000 yen each. 25,000 for the special arts, which is 167 pounds each and $232. So in Chilling Reign, these cards are coming. These cards are most definitely coming in Chilling Reign in one way or another. Your best bet is just hope they cram them into like a collector's box for £40 or $40 or whatever it is, because these cards look like they're going to be expensive. And yes, as I mentioned, S6K does appear a lot on this list. So we have 7 S6K cards on the list. That does include the Galerian cards, which double up with the S6H ones. In terms of S6H, we got 5 from S6H. And to be honest, the lowest one, number 10, is S6H, and the top 3 are S6K. And it's really quite obvious to me. Actually, the top 4 are S6K, because you've got the Galerian V special arts in number 4. Jet Black Poltergeist is probably the one you're going to want, unless obviously you want a card in S6H. It's not always about value. It's usually about what the card means to you and what you want to collect personally. Don't think about it in terms of value all the time. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. That's the top 10. We've got our boxes next week. I'm really excited to open mine. We're going to do some live streams next week. Please join me on that. It's going to be so much fun. But yes, let me know in the comments. Has this changed your mind on what you want from your boxes? Do you now want a more valuable card rather than what you wanted originally? Let me know, because it's always interesting. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys again soon.